Hi, I'm Rickie, and this is Elsa from The Road to Mecca. There's also something about him I didn't tell you. He's married. He has a devoted, loving wife, quite pretty in fact, and a child, a little girl. Shocked you? That's exactly why I didn't. I knew you would, but I was going to prove you wrong. Anyway, I didn't need any warnings. Anything you could have said to me, Helen, I'd said to myself from the very beginning. But I was going to prove myself wrong as well. What it all came down to finally was that there were two very different ideas of what was happening. And we discovered it too late. You see, I was in it for keeps, Helen. I knew that we were all going to get hurt, that somehow we would all end up being victims of the situation. But I also believed that when the time came to choose, I would be the lucky winner, that he would leave his wife and child and go with me. Boy, was I wrong. Ding dong, wrong, wrong, tolls Elsa's bell at the close of the day. Defense mechanism. It still hurts. I'm getting impatient for the time when I'll be able to laugh at it all. I mustn't make him sound like a complete bastard. He wasn't without a conscience. Far from it. If anything, it was too big. The end would have been a lot less messy if he'd known how to just walk away and close the door behind him. When finally the time for that did come, he sat around in pain and torment, crying. God, that was awful. Waiting for me to tell him to go back to his wife and child. You should have seen him, Helen. He came up with postures of despair that would have made Michelangelo jealous. I know it's all wrong to find another person's pain disgusting, but that is what eventually happened. The last time he crucified himself on the sofa in my living room, I felt like vomiting. He told me just once too often how much he hated himself for hurting me. I'm all right now. Do you know what the really big word is, Helen? I had it all wrong. Like most people, I suppose I used to think it was love. That's a big one, all right. And quite an event when it comes along. But there's an even bigger one. Trust. And more dangerous. Because that's when you drop your defenses. Lay yourself wide open. And if you've made a mistake, you're in big, big trouble. And it hurts like hell.